Hey guys, welcome back to Squealing Guitars. My name is Ben Keatley and today we're going to be checking out a Gibson Les Paul from the Norlin era. It's a chainsaw case which is basically like these big black kind of plastic protector cases, and if I open it up you can see there we've got a beautiful 1980s Gibson Les Paul standard, and this one's in wine red. So the Norlin era was definitely a bit of a wacky era for Gibson. In the 1980s, you know, music was getting crazier and so was the Les Paul design. So most people are kind of used to that 50s Les Paul spec where you have a lot of historical accurate stuff, but this one threw all of that out the window. So basically we have a maple top still, but as you can see by these seam lines, it's actually 3 pieces. I'm not sure why they actually did this. I would have presumed it's to keep costs down, but it looks quite weird on some of these vintage examples. Obviously, the lacquer will kind of seep through. But this is a wine red finish. You can see the binding is nicely aged, that kind of cream color. We've got a mahogany back, which is really nice. It has like a little bit of a knot there, which is quite cool. And you can see we kind of got some like authentic kind of relicking. Obviously, it's real relicking. Someone's played this over time, but yeah, a bit of buckle rash, a few dents. It's very nice. Here we have a 3-piece maple neck. As you can see, we actually have a volute on this, which is basically an added bonus. It actually protects your headstock, so you've got less likely, you've got more wood there, right? So less likely to break a headstock, which obviously Gibsons are a bit renowned for. We have a rosewood fingerboard with, again, that kind of cream binding on the edge. We've got the same kind of vintage style Gibson deluxe tuners. And yeah, on the headstock there you can see the shape is quite different. It's a little bit more exaggerated in the corners. But still looking cool there. And on this one we have a Nashville style bridge, which you can see has been mounted on there with a stud, and we've got the stop tail piece which has some nice kind of pizzing to it. But yeah, lovely example from 1980, so let's go and try it out. So my rig today is basically a Marshall Silver Jubilee mic'd up with a Rode condenser microphone. I'm using a 212 cabinet loaded with V30 Celestions. I'm then running that into GarageBand with a little bit of reverb going for that signal. I'm also using the Line 6 Helix for my effects. So you'll hear some like octave effects, compression, overdrive, stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, so let's hear this wine red Norlin era Les Paul through the Marshall, and let's hear. So already I can tell, just playing this guitar, that this has a lot lower output than other guitars that I've demoed today. I've just been demoing a PRS Custom 24. In fact, it's actually here. And then pickups are a lot hotter. These are the Tim Shaw pickups, original pickups for the 1980 model. And basically, to my understanding anyway, they were kind of there to replicate a low output, low turn PAF style humbucker. So you can see it's kind of got that authentic wear to it, which is really cool. Obviously we see loads of Murphy Labs and stuff like that now, which are great guitars, but it's always good to see a real guitar that has actually been played, and you can always feel it, like it resonates just that little bit better. Let's hear some more tones.